California's 48th congressional district was redrawn last November with Prop 50 to give Democrats an advantage. But Republicans in San Diego County think they have a strong candidate in Supervisor Jim Desmond. Public Matters reporter Jake Gotta spoke with several Democrats running against him who offered competing messages on affordability. And Jake joins me now. Welcome, Jake.
No, thanks for having me.
So tell us, what impact did Prop 50 have ahead of the June primary?
So there used to be more registered Republicans in the 48th district than Democrats. Prop 50 switched that, and now there's more Democrats registered in the district than there are Republicans. And so Democrats are looking at that as one of the seats that they want to flip blue so that they can retake control of Congress and put a check on the Trump administration. The current Republican holding that seat, Darrell Issa, he's chosen not to run again in this redrawn district, but he's endorsed County Supervisor Jim Desmond as his replacement.
So with Jim Desmond on the Republican side, who are the Democrats running against him?
Well, there's a lot of candidates, and I spoke with six Democrats who have qualified for this ballot, and they all shared competing messages on affordability and tackling the state's cost of living. And here's Councilmember Marnie Von Wilpert and what she said about building affordable housing.
We need to prioritize building actual affordable housing in this country. We've done that at the San Diego City Council. We did the Affordable Housing Now permit, where we put affordable developers to the front of the permit line and made sure we actually got them through our bureaucracy quicker so they can get back to the business of building housing. We're going to do the same thing in Congress.
And another candidate, Amar Campo-Najjar, he had some ideas about taxes and the minimum wage.
What I want to do is increase the federal minimum wage to $30. I want to increase the federal wealth tax so we could plug those resources into our schools, into our hospitals, into our communities, into fixing our roads, into providing community services people desperately need.
So Jake, there seems to be a lot of different ideas for tackling this affordability issue. So tell us, did anything stick out to you?
Yeah, so, building affordable housing, raising wages, those are solid ideas for how to address cost of living, but they're not exactly new ideas, right? Mm-hmm. But there actually was one candidate, Brandon Riker, who had a really interesting idea for how to address this, and we have a clip.
So what I'm proposing is FICA tax, which is Social Security tax that we all pay on a W-2 up to $184,000 a year. I'm calling for eliminating the cap to make sure that the wealthy pay their fair share to help make Social Security solvent, but at the same time, making the first $50,000 tax-free. That's cash back into every worker's pocket.
So that's an interesting way to cut taxes on the workers, but also raise them on the wealthy that I hadn't really heard before. Another candidate, Karina Contreras, a Vista City Council member, she said that one of her focuses would be putting lots of money from federal dollars into building affordable housing that's connected to transit. And that would actually help our struggling transit agencies as well with some of their revenue problems.
So what about Jim Desmond? Did he have anything to say about how to address this affordability issue?
Well, I tried really hard to get Jim Desmond to agree to an interview with me, but he didn't respond to multiple requests for comment. But his campaign website does say that he would tackle affordability as well. His plan is sort of the more standard Republican plan to cut taxes and regulations, especially those on businesses, and get government out of the way.
Well, Jake, thank you so much for this breakdown. We really do appreciate it.
No problem.
And the primary election is on June 2nd, and ballots are going out to all registered voters in San Diego County. For more on the races to watch and where to cast your ballot, you can check out the KPBS Voter Hub. Visit kpbs.org/vote.